Hi everyone. So today I wanted to do something kind of different and share with you. I am a homeschooling mom. I have three kiddos, and my oldest is 6. She will be 7 shortly. And so what we did, I've been homeschooling her since she was 5, but we have made, I have made a change. I have decided to go with the good and the beautiful for this school year. We school year round, and so we actually have already started this summer. We're just changing it up. So for year round, in the summertime, we kind of have a lighter load, different than our normal routine, to kind of make it stand out in a different way so we don't get burnt out. And my daughter will come to know in the summertime, yes, we still do school. However, it'll be different, and more activities and things like that. So I live in a climate where we can get really harsh winters, so we can be inside a lot. And so year round just works best for us because the summer right now it is super hot and I love to be inside in the air conditioning. So let me just start with what we're doing right now. So we have actually already started to implement the good and the beautiful, and I've already have this all set up, but it is the arthropods, and I thought it's perfect for summer where we can get out and explore bugs. And my 6-year-old, she loves insects, whereas my middle child, she cannot stand bugs. So it's been really interesting, and I'm hoping that it will help her, my middle child, to appreciate bugs, maybe look at them differently. So I did the binder system, which I know a lot of you have done, and I've put everything in page protectors. And we are let's see what lesson are we at. We just finished lesson 3, which was the oral presentation. So she chose to do that on dragonflies, and she did great. And she, was kind of excited about it. So that was awesome. And so the other thing, we'll just stick with science. So I bought a bunch at one time, and I got the deal where you buy, I think it was like $400 worth and free shipping, and I was able to do that. So we are going to do meteorology, weather and atmosphere, space science, sorry for the glare, space science, the wonders of the universe, the human body, part 1. Let's see. Then we're going to do, I think we might do this right after our arthropods unit, so maybe like September. Safety, the safety unit. And I did get the book that was recommended. I said no. And we also had some books on our shelf in our little library that I thought would be great, talking about stranger danger, emergency, call 911, and never talk to strangers. So we're going to do those all with our safety unit. Let's see. Oh, and then we got water and our world. And I got the book pack that you can buy on the Good and the Beautiful as well, which has flood warning in it and a drop around the world. And they're really good prices. I checked on Amazon and compared and went with the Good and the Beautiful website to get those books. Then we've used this as well, creative arts and craft projects. I love this. I was on the fence, didn't know if I wanted to spend my money on such a thing, where I could just, go on Pinterest and check out anything on there. But this is so beautiful. It truly is. So the one we did, let me find it, here it is, was the Peacock Prince. which are so cute. So it gives you like step-by-step written instructions, but also via pictures. So you can look at the pictures, show you how to do it, which I thought was just great for kids where they may not be reading or want to read, and instead they can look at the pictures and do it step by step. So we did these little handprints of peacocks, and they were so pretty. And then that led us to do some other thing where we just used what we have on hand. So we had like pipe cleaners, and we had those little round, like little pom-poms. So we chose, I'm trying to see if I have them in here. I don't. But they were little round pom-poms, so we got the big ones, and then we put feathers, all different colored feathers, and hot glued them around. And then we just made cute little peacocks out of pipe cleaners and pom-poms and little googly eyes and feathers. It was so simple, what I had on hand, and the kids loved it. It was so fun. And then we made our own nest for the birds to go in, and it was great. But this book has so many cute ideas, and the pictures are just, they are incredible. I mean, look at this picture. Look at that picture. A beautiful watercolor. So pretty. The Galaxy watercolor. And this looks so cute. The beaded corn on the cob. So you just use, what is it? Pipe cleaners and beads. And you're able to make like this cute little like corn on the cob. How adorable is that? Yes, please. Yes. So I highly recommend that book. I'm glad I invested in that. Okay, and so the other thing I got was handwriting level 3. And I went with a higher level, and y'all know that the Good and Beautiful level 1, level 2, it does not necessarily apply to the grade your child may be in. And so we went with level 3 just because I checked out the samples online. And I wanted something that had a little more writing and not just the repetitive alphabet letters and things like that, because here, like my child, she just would get really bored with doing that, and her spark of writing would diminish very quickly. So like this one, which is on page 7, here it has a nice little blurb: January sparkles, January's bold, January huffs and puffs, January's cold. And then you can color the picture if you want. So this, you can just trace over that. And let's see. And then on the next page, which is really cool, I think, a subject is who or what is acting or being in the sentence. And then they can go ahead and write that. I might have her practice on this, but it's very, very small space for them to write. So I may just have her write it in her own notebook, which is a bigger, more space in the lines. And then look, it starts to incorporate cursive, which my daughter is kind of starting to get interested in. She sees me write in cursive, and it's like, what is that? What are you writing? Is like... is that another language? I'm like, no, that's cursive, sweetie. So I am kind of excited to start this. And, you know, like, I'll see how it goes. I'm not going to say we're going to do it 3 days a week or anything like that. Well, just, it might be one of those things we just fill in. If we're having a light day, I might just fill in with that. Or if she feels like writing, then maybe I'll have her pick it up and let her choose something that she wants to pick from that book. Okay, let's go with, then I did go with the history. So this is year 1, and my children are on the very young end of this. So I am not sure if we will be starting that this year. I do have Story of the World, the first one, Ancient Times, and I'm thinking I might start with that maybe this fall. Start with that and just see how it goes. And if we're not loving it, we'll probably start with this. What I like about this, why I picked this, was I like that in 1 year it incorporates not just one time period like ancient times. You cover many different periods in 1 year, which I like, because then I know my children are not going to get bored or restless with our study. So I'm super excited for this, and I got the history stories to go with it, which is just, let's say, about how beautiful this is. Okay, let me show you some of the different. So here's one of the illustrations. The illustrations are absolutely phenomenal and so beautiful. Like, we could totally just open this book up and I'll probably say, all right, let's pick out, do you want to do some oil pastels? Do you want to do watercoloring? Let's look at this as inspiration and let's run with it. Let's maybe write a story about this picture. Let's draw this picture. So there's all different types of illustrations. It's just so gorgeous. So very excited for this. And then I did get the game that goes with it. And this game I believe will use in all the different levels. So this board game will be used for years to come. And then I went with a nature notebook. We live in a beautiful spot. We live along the Rocky Mountains, so we have a lot of nature, a lot of wildlife in our daily lives. And what I like about this is it goes through the seasons. So this book starts with fall. However, we are in summer right now. So let's see if I can find summer. So summer field notes. So it starts with, what do you like about summer? Check all that apply. Choose one of the items above to draw. And then describe it. Describe 2 more things about nature that you love during the summer using descriptive words and sensory language. So my daughter cannot go and write like a paragraph about summer. However, she could draw a picture and write like a simple sentence. So that's probably what I will do. And this has a free study, observe, write about, and illustrate anything about nature you'd like. Talks about using your senses while in nature. Summer bingo. So find these different things and draw them as you see them. So we'll incorporate this like on our nature walks. And yeah, I like it because you can say you're doing writing, you're doing art, science, a lot you can cover with that. Okay, then I went ahead and got for my oldest the Level K Language Arts, which comes with the reader. So here is the reader, which again is, I mean, I think this is what sold me on The Good and Beautiful. The great illustrations. And my daughter's doing horseback riding lessons this summer, so she's all about horses right now. How cute. Okay, and then we have the course book. So this is for the student and the teacher. It tells you exactly what to say. I know there are so many videos on YouTube. You can check this out, more detailed. But I love that it's scripted because I have a little baby and I don't have a lot of time, nor do I want to prep a lot. So I like that this is open and go. I literally can just pick this up and look at it, read it. I don't have to prep anything. We just do it. It's wonderful. And then there are the kindergarten mini books, which come to you nicely wrapped. So you do have some prep before you start your course to cut everything out, put it together. And then you get your phonics cards, which are nicely laminated. And these you will be using, let's see, I think up to grade 2, level 2. So you'll use these for a number of years. And then for my middle child, she will be turning 4 here this month, very soon. But I'm not planning on doing school with her. I'm just going to let her kind of tell me, guide me. And so I did pick up the pre-K book for whenever that time may be, which I love this. Like, it is so cute. And I think it's something that she will love, and she'll find it exciting, and I like how it's different, and it has like fun activities to do in it. There's also the activity pack, which comes with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 different things. It has cute games: Feed the Elephant, Letter Cube, Mouse House, Hide and Seek Pets, Swat the Fly, Number Slider, and Letter Memory. And then it has, for the whole alphabet, it has the flip books, which I did already start and cut. So you get these whole, but I went ahead and started already and cut them. So my daughter just is hands-on, and she will love doing different things, not just sitting and doing worksheet after worksheet and getting bored. I learned that with my first daughter, that just burnt us both out, and we weren't excited about school. So I've learned from my first to not do that with my second. So as I look around my pile here, I believe that is all I got for the good and the beautiful so far. But now I am debating, seriously debating. Please give me feedback on anyone who has done this. But I'm debating getting their math, the first year math. The activity pack, everything looks so awesome. So great. We have been using Math Lessons for a Living Education. We came from Horizons, did that for kindergarten, then went last year and did Math Lessons for a Living Education, got through the whole level 1. We're in level 2. And my daughter really likes it. She likes it a lot. But like, as I was reviewing Good and Beautiful, their math, I see like some gaps, some things we have not even covered that they're covering. And so I'm like, I could get this and totally use it with my soon-to-be 7-year-old for things that we have not covered. So please let me know any feedback, tips, what you think on that. If you have any questions about anything I showed you, I will be glad to answer. Please like and subscribe. I am new to YouTube and I love watching all your videos, and I thought, why don't I do this and share what I'm doing, just because it's something fun for me, kind of my hobby as a stay-at-home mom and having a baby. Like, this is something for me to do, and I find it fun, exciting, and a way for me to connect with others. I hope you are all having a lovely, blessed day, and I look forward to hearing from you all. Thank you.